Good morning, y'all. About to make me some coffee. This is my favorite little gadget. Makes coffee, has a little oven, cooktop. It's all of the things. Oh, I just love it. It's so cute. I'm doing this couple of scoops of whipped cream because I don't have any more of my flavor creamer. So this gives me just what I want. All right, y'all. So let me prepare today to sell this stove before I head out on my cruise. I purchased this from Lowe's for $375. It was originally $1,400. So this was me trying to do a whole resell thing, and that was a total fail because I actually lost money on this. So there's a gentleman that's coming to get the stove. I couldn't find the original set of knobs that I purchased from Lowe's for $30. So then I went on Amazon and purchased more knobs for $25. And they actually didn't fit the stove. So now I have to return them. Hopefully Lowe's will let me return this set, which is only 4 knobs, and the stove is a 5 burner. So I don't even know where I was going with this. Um, yeah, so we're gonna see if we can return the knobs. This is a gentleman coming to pick up the stove. Cash at me, and that's that. Oh, child. After that money loss, I had to go pick up a few things. So I just went and got this little headscarf from one of our discount stores, and I picked me up something to eat, some fried chicken and rice with oxtail gravy, and a slice of cheesecake. Oh no, that's not cheesecake. The carrot cake. Excuse me. Yeah, so I went to the little Jamaican restaurant, and they chopped up my chicken and put it on here. It was a little lunch special. Girl, do not mind the nails. We will be taking those off to get ready for the cruise and putting on a new set. I did ask them for oxtail gravy, but y'all know they be acting shady with the gravy, honey. And I don't even know what type of gravy that was. That definitely didn't taste like oxtail gravy to me. I don't know what it was. However, the chicken was actually really good. It was flavorful. The rice, it was alright with the gravy. I mean, it's white rice and some type of gravy. A little salt and pepper helped it. But outside of that, it's alright. I ain't complaining. Oh, child, now it's time to get ready to put this wig together for this vacation, honey. I'm going to set the base of it, of the style. So it's going to be just like 2 pieces hanging down in the front, curled. And then I'm gonna do an updo with like some barrel curls, kind of like messy pin curls. So that's the goal with this. And then we'll see what the final touch looks like. It did take some time though. Ladies, sit back with me while I get this piece together. Here you can see me parting out the front two pieces. So I'm just trying to align everything neatly to get the parts where I want them to be, so we can kind of like just tie those two pieces together until we're ready to start curling the front. So at this point, I went to go check on the placement of the wig. And here we go with starting the curls in the top. So I'm just freelancing some curls because I'm going to put the wig back on and make sure once I get it on, the curls are placed how I want them to be placed. But the ponytail is up and curls are going in. So right here, I literally just put some Vaseline on the front of the hair just to lay it down and get it as flat as possible in the front with the hot comb. And just getting those, oh girl, I'm done. And that hot comb gets so hot. So thank goodness at that point it was just heating up. It really wasn't at its full potential. Lord have mercy. Look at me trying to see like, let me make sure this thing is on. Here I am just cutting some more layers in the front, just so that when I curl it, it definitely has like a defined curl and it's not flat. It's giving me some volume. I curled the front bang like under, like a regular just barrel curl, and I kind of didn't like or care for the way it fell. It was all right, but I ended up curling the hair outer or away from the face to give more of a flip, or like a Farrah Fawcett, if you will, kind of curl. But you'll see that in the actual vacation vlog on the cruise. I had to maintain this hair, girl, every day. It needed maintenance. So now that we got the hair tightened up, we got to get to these toes. Girl, I can't. Do not judge, honey. Do not judge. I'm scraping off that gel polish because I'm going to put on a new set, like lime green. Well, a new color on my toes and a new set on my nails. One thing about this gel, you definitely have to scrape this stuff off. Wait, y'all, so the original curls that I put in, I had to comb them out and recurl it once the wig was on my head, which was a little better, but at least it was set, so it made it that much more easier to work with. Oh girl, after all of that, I needed to eat some spaghetti. So my stepdad made some spaghetti. I went to go pick it up from him. And girl, it was really good. I bust that down. Now onto these nails. So like I stated in my last video, I'm so over these nail salons, so I have made it my business to learn how to apply French tips appropriately. I started taking off the nails beforehand, but as you can see, the glue is no joke. When you put the nails on properly, these nails will not come off. And technically I should have had like acetone to at least dip the nail in to loosen up the glue. You can see here I was really struggling to get this nail off. At this point I remembered I had some cuticle oil, so I decided to put that around and on the nails to see if that will help loosen the glue, and it actually did work a little bit. So I just attempted to continue to use the glue once I pried, a little opening on the nail. But boy oh boy, this glue is no joke. Finally, the nail started to lift, so the cuticle oil definitely did its job. As soon as it kind of works its way underneath the nail, it will come off. So that was actually a lifesaver. The best thing you can do when taking off these nails is to take your time. I don't care if you got to take a little teeny piece at a time. As you can see, I'm taking like small pieces because you don't want to go in and try to rush and you're peeling your nail and you're hurting yourself. You want to, take your time, get the right material, and these nails will come off. For next time, I do know for sure I'm going to make sure I have some acetone to soak them in as well to kind of loosen up that glue. So I did go and wash my hands and kind of get all of the oil off my nails, and I came back in with my um, little buffer here, and I'm just buffing out any remaining residue, any glue that are on my nails. I'm just taking that off. But my nails are so much more stronger than if I had gone to the nail salon. When I go to the nail salon, my nails are so paper thin that they can bend and they hurt. And I'm just so sick of that. My nails are stronger and healthier. And when they grow out nice enough for me to be able to put my own, polish over them if I wanted to. So when I just want a nice little, color or little French, I can do that on my own nails. And so that's one of the good things about these nails. But one of the things that you definitely want to take into consideration and look out for is air pockets, because if water gets in that nail and you have these nails on for a week or two, they can definitely form, a fungus on your nails. So you want to be careful when you put these nails on, and you want to make sure that they're sealed nice and tight. And it's best to go back over them with an actual gel polish so that they can cure and harden. I do that after I put on the sets, and I also look at my nails at the end, and I kind of use a more like a bigger nail to fit my nail bed. I'd rather the nail look a little wide because I can always go in and file the sides of the nails after I put them on. So I'd rather the whole nail be covered instead of it having like little pieces that are not covered because the nail doesn't fit all the way on your actual nail. Use a bigger nail. It may look a little funny, but as you file it down, and it will actually lock in on your nail because you're filing it onto your nail, and the look will become more professional looking as well. You won't have like a big bulky nail. So I decided to go along with the neon green French tip and the, I want to say like leopard print for my accent nail. So here I am figuring out which
I'm thinking to do an
tips I'm
accent
going to
nail
use.
with
Guys, always measure twice before you go in and put on those nails. Make sure that you look on the sides and make sure that your nail is covering from your nail bed from left to right. Even if the nail looks a little big and you're like, "Oh, my finger is so small. I don't want this big nail." I too wanted to get the nice small ones, but get the one that fits completely on your nail because you can shape it to your nail. If it's a little hangover, you can shape it, and by filing it, that friction kind of seals the glue, the nail, and everything. So that's how you get a tight seal around your nails. You can always file down. You can't do anything if you take a small nail and you have a gap on your nails. So pay attention to that. I'm so upset, guys, because my camera's memory was just all locked up. So it didn't even show me putting on the nails with the glue, shaping the nails, and putting on the top coat, sealing them, and putting them under the UV light. But here is what they're looking like. I also later on went in and shaved the nails down just a little bit more. I also ordered like some little rhinestones off of Amazon, so I decided to just put them all over the nails as well. If you want to see a full tutorial on how I glue the nails and cure them, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll do another video with a new set. Make sure you tune in to the next vlog. I'm giving you the ins and outs of the Carnival cruise ship and what to do when you have sea day. It was definitely a lit situation, so you definitely want to tune back in, guys. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.